Alright, so Part 2 anniversary is dropping for global tomorrow. People have been asking for the entire past, honestly, 2 weeks. When's Part 2 dropping? When's Part 2 dropping? You know, the schedule, man. It only works one way. But yeah, on this Part 2, most people have been asking because they want to know about the second level 90 coin, right? On this Part 2, they do drop the Brunhilder banner, which sucks. I'll talk about in a second. And the missions in the Brunhilder banner, which allow you to do a free multi on the banner, do give you the level 90 coin. So let's talk about her right now, actually. So this is Brunhilder, right? I don't have the game open. I have my JP farming on my phone. Okay, I don't think I need to open the game to show the banner, but the banner sucks. As a Part 2 banner, our Part 2 banners honestly aren't the greatest. They never have been. Last year we got Blue Hawk and these are the missions, by the way. You get one free multi in the banner. So the free multi obviously is really good. And if you do get a unit you need from the banner, it's cool. I need to get the coin as well. Part 2 anniversary banners are awful. Like, genuinely. Every single time. Blue Hawk and Oslo and you know, first anniversary was Droll and Giant DN. Like, it's never anything like hype, right? And this time is Brunhilder. This Brunhilder is very good. Honestly. Like, so I wasn't a big fan. The moment I saw her kit, I was like, oh my god, this unit is gonna suck. Because she has Charge, right? Charge is a terrible card. It undoubtedly is one of the worst effects in the game, if not the worst damaging effect in the game. I cannot think on top of my head right now a worse damaging effect. Like, you think, oh, the poison card is worse. Sure, but that's a debuff, right? I'm saying, like, as an effect that's supposed to make the card do extra damage, Charge is definitely the worst. It's still better than actually have a card with no effect at all, but it's the worst. And she has it. So off the bat, it gave her a really bad impression, but honestly, her passive is very solid, and her weak point card is amazing. So it's really annoying, honestly. They even consider dropping this character with such a terrible card like Charge. If Charge ever gets buffed, it will be huge for her. And her banner sucks. It sucks. Okay. The top doesn't look that bad, because you see right here, like Green Galfer and Blue Derriere, right? But look at this. This banner, man. Right after, honestly, okay. This banner, okay. The amount of dog shit in this banner is undeniable. Sure. Okay, sure. Right? But come on, man. Trader Melly's in it. King, Margaret, the One, Bond. So much, like, needed stuff is in this banner. And then, like, they couldn't even put, like, Summer, Merlin here. Okay, so, okay. This is an easy skip. I'm skipping this on my global free-to-play. Easy skip for most players, I would say. Unless you really want this Brunhilder. She's your waifu, sure, right? But I'll advise a skip. As someone that's trying to, like, you know, someone on only good banners is an easy skip. But she does, you see, if you've seen my videos using her, this weak point card is godly. Combined with her passive to lower enemy attack release stats, defense release stats by 15%, it's godly. And she's gonna be looking really good once more good PvP Ragnarok characters come out. But again, this is her biggest pitfall. The Charge, this card, unless she crits all hits, she hits for nothing. And it's sad, because this is not a debuff card. This is an attack only card. And if the attack only card doesn't do damage, then what's the point? You know, so yeah, that's her issue. Final boss Hawk is dropping. We'll talk about it in a second. Holy relics for base Liz and Liz Hawk. So Liz Hawk, you're probably going to be mostly using that for, like, the only use I can think of for the Liz Hawk relic is, like, having more stats for guild boss. For, like, blue Liz Hawk. That's about it. And then for base Liz, increase HP, allies HP release stats by 15%. It's actually kind of decent. If you know, if they buff the stats on base Liz's, it would be actually kind of decent. And the SR Liz with this relic is kind of cool. But again, not anything amazing. One thing about deer relics I don't like is that deer seems to me, to be such a harder activity than bird, I think. And the relics, for the most part, are not that great. It's really weird to me. But yeah, this sick costume for Brunhild, of course, dropping really good, very good. It's full UR and free, so it's great for if you're missing like a weapon for her. I'm personally am missing a weapon on my global account, so that's great for me. Getting the whole costume UR from the final boss as well, from the shop on the final boss. Bundles, whatever. Hero Way revamp is really nice. So you're getting all these characters, and if you don't have some of these already level 86 star, they're going to be instantly awakened. Personally, again, on my global account, I can really much take the Liz and the Zarathus being leveled up, because I prefer, not having to level them up and waste my resources. That's huge. I can do a Hell Belmoth now. And also Tonar is good, but they didn't give Zaneri, so there's no point in me having Tonar, because I don't have Zaneri. And for a majority of players, like again, it's another thing, like they didn't drop Fever on this anniversary, which would have had Zaneri and these other like characters that are not often seen in banners. And they didn't put them in the part 2 banner either. It's so weird. It's so weird. And all the other goodies as well. This update to Hero Way is a W. I think this is one of the best things they did this whole celebration, honestly. It's just a really great update. And again, if they're willing to update this, I hope they're willing to update other things that need to be, updated for a more current standard of the game. Like SP dungeon stages and stuff. Like if you go back in the game here, right? There are other things I really want to be updated, like this right here. These missions should be updated, right? I personally don't do them on my JP account. I do them on my global account, but I don't do them on JP account because honestly, the stamina per rewards ratio and time ratio is just not worth it for me. These, right? This needs to be changed. 4% SSR pendant, right? Maybe even drop like SA coins as well at random. I don't know. There are many things that I do hope they also consider updating for, because Hero Way was old and the rewards were really bad for the current standards, right? And the standards are being lifted, so I hope that they continue improving other areas as well. But in any case, there's now a pop-up that says Holy Relic active. Improve display of ultimate move level. Okay, I never noticed this, to be honest. Now you can cook up to 30 dishes at a time, which is cool. Improve the awakening material features. I didn't notice that, to be honest. Oh, this is huge. People keep asking me on stream when I do any boss, because now on JP there's like a marker for each 10% of HP on the boss. I can actually show how it looks like in game. So if you go on an activity like, let me go on the bird here, right? I'll just hop on the bird just to show. The health bar on the boss is like divided in 10 parts, showing percentage of health, and it's so useful. Like I genuinely never expected an update like this, and never even thought of an update like this, but this simple update of putting lines for each 10% is such a good update. Like, it seems like such a minor thing, but doing bird and the new raid where there are damage caps, right? Bird on the first 2 phases here, it doesn't have damage cap, but he has a 30% damage cap for a lot of these. So oh, the maximum I can do is this. It's exactly this, right? So you can calculate, okay, I can do 3 damage caps this turn. So I can do this, this, and this. And then you see if that's gonna be enough to kill. Saying it like that makes it sound like it's so complicated, but it's really not. it just makes the game actually simpler. And such a simple update that I actually really liked. A display to check number of stages cleared. It's actually for auto completions, just a visual thing. Improve some seasonal heroes to acquire costumes when enhanced. Okay. Oh yeah, they buffed the weak point card to have a slightly better multiplier. So Blue Galfer, I already made a video on that. Golgius. I'm gonna make a video on Red Monspeed. People have been asking me. I'll 100 Red Monspeed for that. And Shin. Shin, listen, that man only gets W's. If his card ever gets buffed, the debuff card ever gets changed to not suck, it's gonna be huge for him. Yeah, the Ragnarok tag has been added, and all the characters like, Green Ragnarok Diane, Red Ragnarok Bond, they all make part of the Ragnarok tag for the passive for Brunhild, right? Because for every Ragnarok character on the battlefield increases her basic stats, so these characters do count. These sins that are Ragnarok, they do count. Increase rates on SSR tickets. Honestly, I would wait tomorrow. Not tomorrow, today's Monday. On Wednesday, JP is getting patch notes for the next patch. And if it is the case that Red Tarmiel does go in the SSR tickets when this leaves, because this leaves for JP next week, right? Next patch. I think they're going to add Red Tarmiel right after this, making people like spend their tickets to pull other characters. I would wait and see that, because Red Tarmiel is just such a good investment, right? You might want to wait and see. But that's on you. I mean, if there are characters like Green Sauriel, Blue Tarmiel that you really want dupes for in this banner, I mean, putting the actual rates to 21% might be worth. But it goes by case basis, right? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so how it works is, right, until you pull that character, you do have the increased rates. I didn't know this, so if you do a multi, right, and the character shows up on like the second pull of the multi, the other 3 pulls will not actually have the increased rates, so you should do singles when you do this. Okay, so make sure to do singles when you do this. Good to know. This guy, the copy for free, okay. Oh my god. Be ready. This Whack-a-Hawk, if you play on the JP version, make sure to not play on the... sorry, not J, I meant PC, sorry. The PC version, make sure to not play on the PC version when you play this. Play on your phone. This sucks on PC. Just letting you know right now. Because you're going to hate it. I promise you're going to hate it if you play it on PC. On mobile, it's not that bad, though. On mobile, it's kind of fun. For the first, like, 2 times. Ghost Legs, it's a shitty event. Final Boss Hawk is a joke. You literally two-turn it every single time with whatever team you have. Like, it's literally a joke of a boss. It's not even... honestly, it's kind of insulting that it's called Final Boss. It's like scaled for level 60 characters, legitimately. So, the third boss for this is also dropping. Cool. And again, the coin and the missions. This is the rewards for the Whack-a-Hawk. So I would recommend playing the event because you get true UR pendants out of it. So this is basically true UR pendants, like 6 SR pendants and then a UR pendant. Then you get the raid mats and everything. This is actually worth playing. This Whack-a-Hawk thing. Again, if you play on the PC version, it sucks, but it is worth playing. And you get these rewards as well. Yeah, it basically just, it's whack-a-mole, right? You see the hawk, you click them and you get the point, and you have to streak up. It's okay. Again, it's okay. Ghost Leg sucks. I don't like Ghost Leg. Final boss shop. I'm so confused, right? So on this final boss shop, they drop, okay, so true SSR tickets, cool. 6 SSR pendants, cool, right? The rewards are pretty decent, actually. Again, 10 UR, 18 SA coins, 10 hammers. Rewards are not bad, for sure. Just the activity itself is very easy. Like, not even very easy. It's a joke. Like, you one hit the first phase, and then you two hit the second phase, and it's over. They drop a Sigurd haircut and weapon. Why? I'm not complaining. It's a free weapon and a free haircut for the character, but I'm just so confused. Could have been any other character. Why Sigurd? I guess because of Brunhild they're getting a costume. I don't understand. Is it like supposed to be like, oh, Brunhilder got married to Sigurd? Because it's like wedding Brunhilder and then Sigurd gets like this flower? I didn't understand. Placement rank, if you get top 30, you get all the rewards, so. And again, you do get a free Brunhilder cosmetic. DP stuff. Oh, 4v4! Cool. Be ready to have fun. I did make a video on the best 4v4 teams. Videos, because there were multiple, like, pretty decent teams for it. Again, this boss. Engravement cost is halved, but just the gold. So, yeah. Oh yeah, daily task increase is kind of cool. Oh, and bird, if you do floor 3, you know how you get one win source when you do floor 3, like guarantee every time? For the next 2 weeks, you're going to be getting 2 of them. So, if you want to grind up bird, now's the time. I'm actually getting, so I'm getting Megalda's relic tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna have the green like pizza thingies enough to make the relic. I'm probably gonna try to grind up a few so I can make a Brunhilder's relic again on my global account. You can buy these with gold coins, cool. That's about it. I mean, the part 2 for the celebration is neat. There's a decent amount of stuff, right? It's not dead, but it's just not hype, right? Like, this Whack-a-Hawk event is kind of lame. Ghost Leg sucks. They should stop with Ghost Leg. Ghost Leg just sucks. Final Boss Hawk, like, there should have been Final Boss Sauriel. You know, the one that was leaked? It should have been it. Final Boss Sauriel. It's cool. Like, something cool. Reused boss. It's just, the banner kind of sucks. It could have been worse. Again, I think part 2 for the 2nd anniversary was horrible. But it's okay. Next week, we're getting Ragnarok stuff. So, even though Brunhilder is the banner for the second part, this isn't a Ragnarok banner. They're not counting this a Ragnarok banner because we're getting Ragnarok updates for the next 2 weeks. Essentially, we're getting a Ragnarok base Meliodas, I'm assuming, and then the Ragnarok banner with I'm assuming the character is going to be for the demonic beast power. I'm assuming, but he also could be very good for PvP with the new Brunhilder. So we're getting a lot of Ragnarok stuff now coming, which could be cool. Ragnarok is still a cool concept, so I hope they do well with those celebrations, but we'll see. Let me know what you think.